Hi everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Nastazsa. If you're new here, I'd love it if you would subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Also, don't forget to follow me over on Instagram and TikTok if you haven't done so as well. Today's video is super exciting because I finally bought a house. I know I've been talking about this for such a long time and it just finally happened. I am seriously so excited about it, and for the past few months we have been renovating the home. So I'm going to share with you guys some of the really fun and simple renovations, give you guys some tips, and then also talk about the process of getting the house. So I really hope you guys enjoy this video and we can just jump right into it. All right, so I am just so excited that I finally have a house to like renovate and remodel and decorate it exactly how I want. Now it's so funny because I've seen so many like videos and TV shows, like, you know, you watch HGTV. The home buying process is nothing like what they portray on like TV or anything like that. It was a really stressful process. I do live in Southern California and the area that I live in is like super popular as well. So it's kind of like there's a lot of people looking for houses at the same time. There wasn't a bunch of inventory, and I also just didn't want to overpay for something that was all like fancy and nice and new. I wanted something that was like decent, you could live in it and then just kind of like fix it up as you go. So I am so excited that I found this house. It kind of like happened so crazy because I wasn't even looking in this like particular area, and I just got a notification on my phone from Zillow that was like, hey, they just dropped the price on this house. And I was like, wow, this is a great deal. Came to look at it and fell in love with it. My realtor is seriously so amazing. I just want to give a quick shout out to him. Without my realtor, I do not think I would have got this house, just being completely honest. He was actually my dad's realtor. My dad worked with him for several years. They were friends, and then I was like, why don't we call him to help? And he did an amazing job. He's seriously so talented and like so good at his job. There were multiple other offers on this home and he made it happen, helped me get this house, and I'm so grateful for that. So if you guys are in Southern California area and you're looking for a good realtor, his name's Walner Hernandez. If you guys want to message me on Instagram if you want his information, highly recommend him, because I kid you not, I don't think I would have got the house without him, just because like I said, we were competing with a lot of other people, which is kind of crazy how the market works now. It's not all rainbows and butterflies like you see on TV. I actually put my offer in and they made me wait 2 weeks for a response, and that response was just submit your best and final highest offer, and everyone else got to do that as well. So super stressful, thinking like somebody else could get the house possibly for the same price if their terms were better, or they could get the house for not that much more if their offer was just like a little bit higher. Like, you never know. So that whole process was super stressful, but in the end, like, I'm so happy, and my realtor was really good at like keeping me calm and like grounded throughout the whole process. All right, so with all that being said, I'm so excited to share with you guys the makeovers and the transformations and everything that's going to be going on with this house. Like, I am just so excited. So I'll kind of flip through here and share with you guys kind of what the house looks like. There's like wallpaper in a room, and the kitchen is outdated and all these different things, but this is what I was looking for because I didn't want to overpay for something that was already redone when I can pretty much do a lot of this work and design work myself, and then my brother and my grandpa have been helping with like the renovation process, so super helpful there. Like, they gutted the whole kitchen for me. So that is one thing that I wanted to mention too. If you guys do renovations yourself, you can save a lot of money. So when you're getting contractors out and you're getting bids, ask them like what the bid would be for like redoing your floor, for example. How much is it to just install it if you get like the floors prepped and ready? So that is like a tip that I have for you guys, because you'd be surprised how easy and simple certain things are that you can get done, and you can make like simple upgrades that aren't like super expensive but that make like a really big impact. One of my favorite upgrades that we did so far on the house is actually this mirror. This is the in-use irregular mirror. I'm obsessed with it. You guys saw it in my last video and everyone was asking me like where it's from. So my grandpa actually was able to help me add a plug on the wall to have this above my little dresser console situation behind here, but these are actually really great bathroom mirrors as well. So depending on what you guys are looking for or what you want to do in your home, you can use it in both ways. I love this one so much, I'm gonna get multiple of these so I can have them in the bathrooms as well, because I just love them. I feel like they give like such a good accent. And in this room, one thing I discovered is there's no overhead lighting. There actually is not a place for overhead lighting, so it's something that we'll add later. So this actually is serving as the sole light in this room, and it does such a great job at just illuminating the room. Again, it was super simple for my grandpa to just go in and kind of add the plug behind it, but you can also hardwire it as well, but I wanted it to be attached to the plug so I could use the switch that was in this room to already turn it on, because that's how everything was kind of like pre-wired in here. So they can actually customize the size. There are over 300 combinations and dimensions for you to match. And then this is also a super durable LED light, and it can last for more than 50,000 hours. It's also waterproof, as I mentioned, so you can use it in the bathroom because it also has the anti-fog feature on it. It has a beautiful like backlit mirror, so it's like really great for any room if you just want that like subtle glow and to add like a really nice elegant atmosphere. Also super cool because you can activate it by touch as well, so I can turn it on and change the different types of lighting that you get. So far this has been like one of my favorite upgrades, and I cannot recommend them enough. So a huge thank you to them for sending over that mirror and sponsoring today's video. Okay, and then another renovation that I knew had to happen in this house was taking out all of the carpet. I have really bad asthma and allergies, and I cannot stand carpet, and there was a lot of carpet in here. But this is again one of the things that I was talking about. I learned from my grandpa how easy it is to remove carpet. Like, you do not need a company to come in and remove carpet for you. All you have to do is take like a box cutter. You can even get, they actually do make carpet cutters. I found that this carpet was so thick, the box cutter with just like a better blade installed on it worked best. Cut it into small strips, roll it up, and then tape it, and then that's an easy way that you can dispose of it and like put it in a dumpster. And that's it, that's all you have to do. And like the carpet comes out just like that. Like, it's not like this crazy thing. It's super simple. So I actually found a contractor that was like, hey, this is the price if you take the carpet out, and this is the price if I have to take the carpet out. And it was actually 60% less for the job with us removing the carpet. So we kind of all did our part in removing the carpet. My brother helped, my grandpa helped, my boyfriend helped. We got it all done, and super easy to just kind of get rid of that. And then they came in and installed the floors. The floors were also something that I probably could have done, but just to save time, since there was so much to do, we opted to have someone else come in and install the flooring. And then in terms of the kitchen, I mentioned to you guys, we just kind of gutted the whole kitchen, and I may have some clips here if I took them of just like where the status of the kitchen is at now. It's not completely done since it was like a full gut in there, but we do have like the floor installed, and the cabinets are almost finished being installed. So I can't wait to share with you guys like the full kitchen makeover. We did a lot of painting. That's another thing that can be super easy and affordable to change, is just painting all the walls. Each room in here had a different color on the walls, and I just opted for a fresh coat of white paint. Seriously, it worked wonders. And then in the master bedroom, I didn't really like the way that the fireplace was set up. Like, I thought that this fireplace had so much potential, but I just didn't understand like the big bulky wood mantle. I know that that used to be the style years ago, but I wanted to do something a little bit more like modern and very simplistic. So I went ahead and I removed the little like wooden mantle. Kind of took a little bit of like power to get it off, but once I did, I was like, okay, this is perfect. It did have like the little area at the top that needed to be repaired, but we had some extra tile, luckily, that they had left in the garage. We just filled that in, and I swear, just by doing that and then removing the like old logs that were in there, and I opted for the fireballs, now the fireplace looks like so modern and elegant. So you can make like a huge change with like not spending that much money at all. The only real like cost here was the fireballs. The fireballs were actually more expensive than just putting the tile back on the top of this. So again, I feel like when you're touring places, you really just need to like think outside of the box and think about like what you could do on your own, because you can do a lot of the renovations yourself. I think that those are basically the major things that we started with in terms of like renovation and stuff. Obviously, we've swapped out some lighting and we've done some other little upgrades, but I definitely wanted to save those for like makeover videos, which you guys will be getting a ton of. I'll also be sharing a ton more updates on Instagram, so make sure that you are following me on Instagram if you haven't done that already. I'll also be sharing with you guys the guest room. This is kind of like the guest room slash my office makeover shortly, and then I will share this again and how I like finalize and style it, because I definitely am not keeping this dresser. Sadly, when it got delivered, it is a little messed up and it's just not the best quality. So wanted to go with something a little bit better quality. So that is actually being picked up today. So once I have the final piece that's gonna go in here, I will show you how I like styled it with the mirror. But I still think it looks good right now. This is like my little temporary setup, but I'm so excited to bring you guys along on this process and journey. I cannot wait to share with you guys all the fun and exciting upcoming room makeovers. So make sure you're subscribed to my channel if you haven't already. Definitely check out In Use. They have some amazing mirrors. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!